Okay, here we go. All we do can be forgotten, but it cannot be erased. Every life we touch alters the course of another being's reality.
Fortnite.
All that reality then shapes the world around it as we are all ripples out beyond who we are. In war, there is only one. It has taken many forms, but it is always raging, always smoldering below the surface of societies grand and small, hidden in our broken, fearful hearts. I offer all of this as means to further our connection and begin a new conversation about endings, about beginnings. The trust we share is built on unstable ground. Fuck. Our connection born of your knowledge of a legend that paints me in a light you have no way of fully understanding, and my observations of your many valiant deeds coloring you in a light few can ignore, be they friend or foe. Yes.
Can you hear my vacuum?
Kind of.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna keep vacuuming then.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Wait, hold up. Can we put it on? Okay, I'll be back. Alright, okay, keep reading.
It is time now. We prove our trust is not misplaced. It is time to test your resolve and see if you truly have the strength to balance the gray between absolutes. Are you ready? S. The pain of what's right. Dude, I can't hear the vacuum. Bryant. Just silence. Fuck. That you seek to wield the rival cannons is a noble quest, one that has brought low many who would claim to be your equal. The last word and Thorn are linked by the blood they've shed. But, as you know, they are bound by more than violence. They represent warring ideologies. They are of a kind and yet totally opposite, the clinging fire and the festering disease, like the common view of myself in the shadows. Adversaries meant to destroy one another, enemies to our core. But what if I were to weave another tale, give a deeper meaning to the conflict that has drawn my and yours legacy to be painted in such a hateful light? I've played a role for some time now, many actually, but my name's Shin Malfoy, the Renegade, various others handed down by fools in hard cases, or even one or two I've hidden behind over the many years I've spent running from my past and toward an ever-darkening future. They all serve a purpose. And they all start with Shin, the poor, lost, lonely boy, whose entire world had been taken from him. The tale of my youth in Palamon is all true, that it tends to elicit sympathy and set my story on the path of the right and just is not a ruse. I am right and I am just, but ask yourself, did the fact I began as a victim color your perception of me? Is my path, my cause, more righteous because I was owed justice and vengeance? For the longest time I thought so, but then, and here's where the truth of it all begins to gain focus. What if the villain of the story believed so? What if the villain tore my life apart and countless others as a terrible means to an end? What if I was lost and he offered guidance by gifting me vengeance? What if I told you he was right to do so? Yeah, dude, I can't hear your vacuum.
Are you still reading it?
Yeah, I can't hear your vacuum.
Wait, you can hear my vacuum?
It turns on, it goes, and then it goes quiet. So this one is evolution. 1-1. Look upon the world with new eyes and know that you see for the first time. 1-2. All of your time before now, every choice, every moment, was the antithesis of all you were meant to be. 1-3. To dwell on what was is the greatest sin. 1-4. A new you hides, trapped and desperate to be freed in an instant beyond now. 1-5. Stepped confidently, forward into the unknown, beyond the present. The baby.
Alright, okay, hold up.
There you will.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, but once you turn on the vacuum,
I'm going back to vacuuming. Hold up. Keep reading, Luke.
1-6. Evolution is constant for those who embrace tomorrow. 1-7. Once unmade, you will be new. Your eyes free to meet the lights of existence with unfettered judgment. Only through new eyes can the burden of failed existence be cast aside, that we may see, truly see for the first time. 10th understanding, 7th book of sorrow. We have shed our previous selves, not as a final step along the road. Fuck this.
I was really enjoying story time.
No, this is for every rose of thorn. Look, Caleb's playing farts. Damn it. The difference between now and then, between this moment and all moments prior, is the difference between one life and the next. We are like,
This episode of Film Ride's brought to you by Domain.com. Today on Film Ride, we shoot this.
the difference between
And
now and then,
this.
between this moment and all
All
moments
in the
prior,
name of
is the
sound.
difference between one life and the next. We are no longer the men and women we were as our journey began. We have entered our third lives, and though we are not wholly changed, our evolution has begun. To mark the passage from who
Are you
we
guys,
once
are you
were.
guys here?
I can't hear the
Yeah.
vacuum, bro.
Wait, can you guys hear the vacuum?
God. I can't
Can
hear
you
the
guys hear the
vacuum.
vacuum?
I can hear it at first, and now Kayla's playing fart noises.
Wait, can I hear the? Wait, can you guys hear the vacuum?
I'm
No.
recording this. This is really
Someone's
fun.
getting shot.
Can you hear the vacuum?
No, I can't.
Wait, Caleb, can you hear the vacuum?
No.
Hold on.
No, like,
Hold on.
no, Brian, it turns on for a second and then it ends. It's really funny.
Hold on.
Guma, I can't die.
Can you hear me?
Hold on.
Hello, nice is run for the QB. Today we have a G-line,
We are
B-line,
no longer the
Kit-Rat,
men and
Gumai,
women
Kandai.
we were as our journey
G-line,
began.
B-line.
We have entered our
Kit-Rat,
third
Gumai,
lives. And though we are
Kandai.
not wholly
Yes, sir.
changed,
Let's
our
like
evolution
it
has begun.
open, so he can.
Ursa
Okay,
is now an
sorry-
ever
sorry
Dredgen
to
Bale.
back you back up.
Xana
no.
Maz, Dredgen Scar. Shona Pavik, Dredgen Meyer. Kalam Sol, Dredgen Cole. Braga Yasul, Dredgen Totalis. And I, Dredgen Bane. There will be fear at the sight of us, and in response to our deeds, there will be pain, both ours and others. This we know, and this we accept with pride and angry hearts. Hand-scrawled note accompanying Tebben Gray's personal translation of ancient Hive text. Faith in monsters. I hunted Dredgen Yor for years, first at Jiren Ward's side, then alone. Are we still doing this?
Yeah.
Okay. I was obsessed. Driven. I hated the man. I still do. The difference between all the moments before I lit my fire and put rounds into the bastard and every moment since is what I learned in the instant I pulled the last word from its leather. Oh my god!
Can you guys hear it? Can you guys hear it? What's going on?
Trees are speaking Vietnamese.
You're never fired. Never even moved to draw. He just stood straight and calm till my infernal lead tore through him.
I was not
Then he
expecting
dropped.
that to be that loud.
Dude, you said that right after he said something about pulling the last word from his leather. Did you hear that?
Can you guys hear my vacuum?
I said since what I learned
Hold on.
we can't hear it, dude. It says dude, I'm
This is the
recording
weirdest
this.
storage
I
room I've
said
ever been a part of.
what I learned in the instant I pulled last word from his leather and it goes oh god.
Okay, hold up. Wait.
I'm
Were you
screen
guys able
recording
to hear
this.
the vacuum a minute ago?
We were able to hear it really loud, like when you started saying
Then
it.
it just
and
like cuts out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Jesus Christ, that was
hold on. Did you hear it?
yeah. I can hear it now. Oh. It's so loud.
Oh, this is supposed to be relaxing. This one
Or were you guys able to hear it?
Do I keep going?
yeah.
I don't know if I want to keep going.
But
Keep going, Luke.
Fuck. It didn't register at first. Once he fell, the moment kind of hung there. I walked over. The world was quiet, and I squeezed off two more, to be sure. I remember a hint of joy welled up inside of me as I thought back on Jiren. I'd avenged him. I'd avenged Palamon, and Durga, and North Channel,
What'd
and
you
all the
squeeze?
rest. But my my
What'd you-
dick.
No,
My-
no, that's not. He doesn't do that.
But my mind hung on Jiren, and my joy became tainted with an uneasy feeling. The moment of Jaren's death played on repeat in my mind. Rapid fire. Jaren's cannon, then yours. Then silence. Long ago. In nowhere forest out west. Oh god. Jaren never missed. Yeah, he did. Your then didn't. But Jaren was no easy target.
Oh god, I just queued
Was
10
your?
songs.
He had it. My ears.
Who's playing that?
Knew I'd draw, knew I'd fire. So, why the talk? Why have words when you knew mine would be loud, mine would be deaf? Maybe you'll understand this without further explanation. Maybe you won't. But the answer is, I set my course for every moment after because he believed in you.
I'm really liking the new
Suffering. 1-1. Evolution is stunted by complacency. Comfort is unto death. Confidence is a lie. 1-2. Suffering is the catalyst for change. To fear the suffering is to
Mining 60 layers deep, gotta shear sheep. I stay deep, I stay mining 60 layers deep, gotta shear sheep. I stay deep, I've seen creep, what's
The origin of
that? Can't
suffering.
tell, iron ore, almost fell.
1-4.
Gotta mine that ore quick, quick. Show me something I ain't mined before, diamonds, high net.
be ever
Hey
violent as you
there,
rage against
Delilah.
the
What's
ignorance
it like
that
in
threatens
Tilted
the solid
Towers?
growth.
I'm all the
1-6.
way in
The quest for
salty,
knowledge
but
is
I'd
the
like to
purest
give
war.
you flowers.
1-7.
Yes, I would.
Life is war, within and without.
Ninja can't
Suffering
build
is
as
not
well
pain,
as
it is
you.
life.
I swear
Look to your
it's
suffering and know
true.
that it is a gift. For only
Hey
those
there,
who strive
Delilah.
to
Don't
suffer.
worry about the
All else
blue
is
air.
simply made to
I'm right here
11th
if you need me.
understanding.
I
7th
have
book of
ammo
sorrow.
and a golden
Now the
scar.
true
We
suffering
can
begins.
win.
That we could restrict it solely to
Listen
ourselves
to
and
the
our
noise,
greatest
it's
desire,
the storm.
but such is not possible.
We gotta
Others will
run.
be caught in our way.
Oh,
For us
we'll
to
get
reach
that
the goal set forth,
W.
Others will pay a
Oh,
price they do not
we'll get
understand.
that W.
Such is the way, and we cannot allow
Oh,
ourselves to be
we'll
deterred.
get that W.
Vale's plan is multifaceted and can easily fray.
That's Thorn. Yeah.
Vale's plan is multifaceted and can easily fray should the truth be claimed by any who would challenge us. Still, it is worth the effort as there is no guarantee of our successes. That our lone example, the dreaded Yor, failed so tragically, suggests a similar fate is not beyond our grasp should we falter at any point. Yet we must try, forge ahead into the night and welcome the suffering to come with open arms, open minds and open arms. This is our charge, this is our purpose. Not all heroes may walk freely in the light. Henceforth note accompanying Tevin Ray's personal translation of ancient type text. Yor wasn't faster than Jaren, and Jaren didn't miss. Yor was just more than Jaren. Yor was other. It took fire to burn him down, and Jaren, for all his gifts, was lacking in fire. We all were. Not saying I was first. The lessons I learned, the ability I honed to ignite my rage and direct it through my cannon. Those were hard lessons learned on a hard, hot planet, before Osiris' exile, before the death. My pilgrimage was long and pained, driven by hates. But that was the point. Skill was not enough. Confidence was no weapon. Not when faced with the terrors of the dark. Yor knew this. Yor counted on it. So, when Jaren faced him down, Yor gave him the first shot, offered freely. But Jaren's lead wasn't enough. And when Yor replied, his sickness consumed Jared's light, and left me, once again, an orphan. Once again, weighed down by sorrow and anger. Yor sought to gift me Jaren's prize as a means to tempt me, and it did. When that gun finally bit my hand again, it was the catalyst that drove me to find it. Fuck. 40 minutes? Wait, where was I? And it did. Wait, it was the catalyst that drove me to find a way to avenge all I had loved. It was a selfish pursuit. But when Yor and I finally met on that flat, high ridge, I was ready, and, as I would come to find, so was he. Ready to offer his final lesson, his final gift. A final push toward my true destiny. One that would put me at odds with heroes in order to ensure that our worlds are filled with fewer monsters. It was a path I was sure to walk alone until I found others, until I found trust, until I found hidden value in that which I had always feared. Shadows. Anger. 1-1. As knowledge blossoms, know that you know nothing. 1-2. Eternity extends beyond your grasp. This is no flaw, but design. 1-3. Know all is not past. Know all you can. 1-4. As you view experience, you begin to see the world human as adversaries. 1-5. Ignorance roils the hearts and minds of those who navigate the path. 1-6. Your adversaries will be many, such as the weight upon all who challenge the hollow rule of stagnation. What?
Luke.
Yeah?
Luke.
I've been going this whole time, dude.
Hey there, everybody. This is Ryu from Streets.
I can't hear you.
Did you know?
Luke,
My favorite things are jumping into light fierce,
I want to, like,
stale bread,
Luke.
water without any ice,
type. I can't hear you.
the newest season of The Simpsons,
I can't hear you, bro.
and
my
dirt.
vacuum?
See you in Street Fighter V, everybody.
Luke.
I can't hear your vacuum,
What are
bro.
you saying?
I can't hear your vacuum.
I can't hear you.
Don't play Ryu from Streets again.
Hey there, everybody. This is Ryu
Don't play Rocket
from Streets.
Hey there.
Did you know? My favorite things are jumping into light fierce, stale bread, water without any ice,
I'm gonna go through trash. You guys
the newest season of The Simpsons,
Dude, I'm almost done reading
and dirt.
the Thorn book.
See you in Street Fighter V, everybody.
Alright, I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, I like to solve the puzzle.
All right, go ahead.
1-7.
Yep.
Your
That's
adversaries
it,
will be
yeah.
many, such as the weight upon all who challenge the hollow rule of stagnation. 1-7. Let your anger guide you, drive you toward greater learning as you conquer unknown roads. Leave the well-worn to ash. Ignorance is not passive. It is a living, aggressive failure that angers the hearts of all who seek to evolve. 12th Understanding, 7th Book of Sorrow. I thought it would take some convincing, but Cole has agreed to splinter from the group. Not in actuality, but as bait for the renegade. Our arrival has given us hope with which to hang ourselves, but the further we embark down our path, the more the rope begins to tighten. What we must do next, the next steps in our continued evolution, will surely be seen as a bridge too far. A confrontation seems inevitable, unless we can make plays that shift our hunters' focus. I have some concerns that Vale's plan will lead the misguided among our growing numbers to overreach their ambition, to further beyond their means and fall forever into the abyss. But then, if the renegade is truly the threat we proclaim, such worry is misplaced, as he will no doubt play his part and thin the herd, as it were. Of course, there is a price beyond the blood of the lesser among our ilk. Cole will be missed, but remembered for his sacrifice. Hand-scrolled note accompanying Tevin Gray's personal translation of hypertext. Emptiness, 1-1. Any who fear knowledge are empty of purpose. Be unlike them. Be their rival. 1-2. Become the destroyer of hollow things. 1-3. None are equal to those who tread upon existence in search of impossible eternity. 1-4. All who fail to strive beyond the known are lacking in truest meaning. 1-5. Your enemies would taint all you hold dear. You know no other way.
Hey there, everybody.
1-6.
This is
Emotion
Ryu
is not required
from
in removing
Streets.
obstacles from your path.
Did you know?
1-7.
My favorite things are
Obstructions are either
jumping into
ignorant of
light
the greater
fierce,
good or actively against it. Destroy them. To rend one's enemies is to see them not as equals, but objects. Hollow as spirit and meaning. 13th Understanding. 7th Book of Sorrow. The Reasoner. Cold radicals. Shadows of research and hand-scrolled note accompanying Tevin Gray's personal translation of hypertext. Alright, this is the final one.
Hello.
This is the big one. This is the big
Hey,
reveal.
dude.
A revelation. So now, the truth. You've earned it. My name is Shin Malfour. My name is Zaire Arso. My name is Dresden Vale. All who fall to darkness will answer to my steel. The shadows, the Drifter's Gambit, the seeding of fear, that infamous man with a golden gun was on the hunt, blinded by allegiance to the light and gunning for all who tempt the darkness. A necessary deception, offering 2 paths in order to dry out those eager for power beyond their means. Malfeasance was a gift, a sample to gauge the true hearts of those who reveled in the Drifter's games. Those sated by its wicked power were kin enough to know their limits. Those hungry for more, a danger worth tracking. In some cases, a danger in need of confrontation. But the game has only just begun, and I risk much like this here, me offering you the olive branch of truth and trust. Yes, I have the shadows my enemy and yours. If all I have the shadows are a danger. You are guided by the evolved control methods of projection. Except instead of backing the darkness as bait for those who would otherwise I have built a perfect trap with which to cull the weak world, and it is working. An invitation. The Vanguard and I are not enemies. We simply have different methods, but to their credit, they have allowed my actions, as they have a wide array of concerns to fill their attention. Not that they haven't helped us in all ways. Snippets of conversations to plant the shadows as a threat, feigned ignorance of the Drifter's game and its consequences. Zavala prefers more straightforward. My throat is but even he agrees that as Guardian number 2, it is vital to test the mettle of those trusted with safeguarding our survival. But others, the Guardians who have joined me, Tebin, Braga, Jin, and Sama, they are all believers in my cause. And Callum, the true hero who made the purest sacrifice. His death was noble and by my hand, but not a hateful thing. His part was, and remains,
Hey there, everybody.
Temptation
This is Ryu
give themselves
from
sorrow's
Street.
road. All who take up arms in his name will be the enemies of all he held dear, and they will be punished. You have my word. I am burdened with full reality of the game at play. My earlier words, my gifting of that word, that was in, and all true. You are the future of this war. You, and a few like you, are the warriors who walk between the light and dark. So, I ask you, are you up to the task? Or have I risked all I have struggled to build on a hero who was not yet ready to become a legend?
We had a nasty crash.
That's it. That's it. I just finished the for every Rose of Thorn.
You luckily finished like right as we finished crashing.
Okay. Where's my payment? I said I was gonna do a. I told you.
Well, I have a.
I screen recorded all of that.
Right
Is that Fallout?
I screen recorded all of that.
No. I enjoyed what it said. When
Okay, let's go.
said Redkin Vale.
Okay, I'm gone. I really had to screen record all that. What are you eating, bro? Wait.
Did you screen record all the gunshots and
Yeah.
car crash?
What is that noise?
I don't know.
Fucking Christ.
But
Oh
you're just
my
reading
God,
off some
why?
like lore book as like there's gunfights happening all around you.
I'm gonna start recording. Wait.